Again, I'm the only one wearing fucking headphones, so when these guys make weird noises, it's gonna be in my ear.
Yeah.
And he sniffs the microphone. Oh my god!
I won't be loud.
This is all just to mess with the listeners and Edwin on this podcast today.
Yep.
Well, this podcast is. I'm not going to be very involved in the podcast in general. Well, I am because I'm going to interject because I can.
You're right.
You can ask questions.
I'm going to ask a lot of questions.
This is a podcast, not just for us. It's for the people.
It's for the weeaboos. Is that a derogatory term?
I don't know what a weeaboo is.
Isn't a weeaboo? Isn't that anime related?
We the Weebs, baby.
There we go.
We the Weebs
Yeah, there we go.
are here being represented today with crowd culture.
Yeah, but weebs are not. It's not a derogatory term.
It could be.
Nice.
If you guys haven't told, we're talking about anime today.
Talking about anime today. Welcome to Crowd Culture. I am Chris, aka Lucky Cat, aka Colonel Mustang's left ass cheek.
I hate it.
And I'm Edwin, your suntan Superman.
Oh, that's pretty good. Dude.
I stole that one.
I'm just Lucas Bourne. What's up?
Boo.
Our most popular guest ever.
I'm only here for clicks.
Yeah, we're here.
Who's clicks?
We're exploring
my big ass family.
the family watches every episode.
I love it.
Most
Yes.
views
Yes.
that we get.
Hola, buenas. Hello.
They're waving back right now.
Gracias por ver. Oh wait, we can't. Can we be Spanish?
I don't know.
We can be Spanish.
I'm not gonna subtitle.
But Spanish people do love anime,
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That is a thing.
It's huge in Puerto Rico.
right?
Yeah.
I would think. Didn't Dragon Ball Z
is
blow
the
up?
greatest thing in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's the only thing I watched growing up.
Every Spanish mom knows who Goku is.
Yeah. It's Goku and Pikachu.
Pikachu,
That's
that's
it.
it.
It's the only
Are
two
the two
people.
cultural
Goku.
norms. Goku.
Goku.
And then everybody thinks that they're like legit when they go, Kakarot. I go,
Kakarot.
Kakarot.
Yo, I mean, is Dragon Ball Z everybody's first impression of anime? It was mine.
I mean, if you want to go with
Yeah, during the
Pokemon,
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon,
It was one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Those
you wanna
were-
count
I guess Pokemon. Yeah, I guess
If you
Pokemon
want
was
to count
mine.
Digimon,
Yeah.
I didn't really get into Digimon like
Code
that.
Lyoko.
Yeah, that's
Nobody watched Code
Lyoko.
Lyoko.
Number one anime
Code Lyoko's the
ever.
best.
Nobody
anime ever.
2-1. No,
Code Lyoko.
Nobody watched Code
Is
Lyoko.
canon.
I think Pokemon was mine, I guess, if we're counting Pokemon. It came out in like 1998 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was like
So
Around that
in
time.
90s.
I think that was my first impression of
What was your first?
anime.
My first was Dragon Ball. I remember watching Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball?
Yeah, like
OG
right after
Dragon
school.
Ball?
It was in OG. It was Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, you're talking about
yeah,
Z.
yeah. I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z. I remember coming from
Lame.
school, Dragon Ball Z, and then right after Dragon Ball Z was Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Really?
Yeah. Browsing late night television.
That Toonami?
Yeah, that late
Oh yeah,
night
Toonami. Yeah.
And I was like,
Toonami,
yo,
yeah.
what's this like crazy ass cartoon?
I
And
do.
then-
What's that? There was an anime. Bobo.
Bobo, Bobo.
I remember watching that a lot.
Bo.
I remember watching. I don't just remember watching that fucking all the time because of that name.
Bobo will come on.
was
Zatch
pretty
Bell
good.
will come
Zatch
on.
Bell.
Oh, Satch Bell.
Rurouni Kenshin.
Rurouni Kenshin, Inuyasha.
Damn,
Gotcha.
Satch. It's
Bleach.
crazy how Satch Bell didn't take off. Like,
Zatch Bell was
You don't like
fucking
Zatch-
weird.
I like Zatch Bell.
That show
I
was
love Zatch
weird.
Bell.
but no, you don't hear no one talking about Satch
Because
Bell.
it was
I talk
fucking
about
weird.
Zatch Bell. So you guys know I love talking about Zatch
It was
Bell.
about. It was
Message
like
me if you want to talk about Zatch Bell.
it was Pokemon, but with dolls. It was
Talk to
possessed
me-
dolls.
Talk to me if you want to talk.
It was
about
weird.
that.
No, it was. I'd rather watch Bobo than
Bobo,
fucking
Bobo.
Zatch Bell.
That's all I remember from that.
Bobo was what everybody thinks weird anime culture is.
Yeah.
But actually, like, they made the anime for like people to go
I feel
like
like-
throw them off the scent.
Yeah, they did it on purpose.
Bobo was like before JoJo became a thing. 'Cause I feel- JoJo, but like I feel like it
Yes,
kind
it
of,
kinda was.
Yeah,
The
kind of.
precursor to JoJo,
Yeah.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're around that time. Didn't like Black Samurai come around that time? And then,
Afro
like,
Samurai.
No, isn't there? Oh, it's Afro Samurai. I
Yeah.
thought it was Black Samurai.
It was Afro Samurai with Samuel L. Jackson. You know.
I think that was around the same time. I
Yeah, it
think.
was
Yeah,
like all this like
yeah, 'cause
late
I'm
night
from-
Toonami like action.
And then like
Saturday night type
Samurai
deal.
Jack.
Samurai
It's
Jack.
funny because during like at night I never turned into Tsunami. I was more Nick at night, so I was just not watching
I did
Toonami.
both. Like I would wake up watching the George Lopez show, and that's kind of an
and
anime.
also wake you
Everybody
up
woke up
at the
watching the
same
George
time.
Lopez
Right, George
show.
Lopez
Top
show.
10 anime right there.
Yeah, top 10 anime.
Yeah.
George Lopez, baby moms, is top 10 waifus.
She was fine though. I can't lie.
Top 10 anime waifus.
Her
She's
and,
still fine.
She's still fine. Her and like Fran Drescher from The Nanny.
Yo, Fran Drescher.
They're both fuego,
yeah.
bro.
How did we get?
So we were talking about anime.
Talking about anime.
He said
talking
Nick at
about
Night.
Fran Drescher right
That's why
now.
I'm talking
I'm like,
about Nick
yo,
at
that's the
Night.
culture right now.
I mean, I think Toonami, I think for most kids our age was like the first.
That's where they,
Exposure.
Yeah, like where it was hyper focused when we were little.
because
so.
it was all like an anime. It's just anime after anime after.
I mean,
anime.
I
Till
didn't-
3 a.m.
Good
I didn't get really into like anime in general. I watched like the first season of Dragon Ball Z. I guess we could say Vegeta is the villain
Vegeta
of that
arc.
first
Yeah.
the first
That
season,
arc
Vegeta.
was
right?
Vegeta.
I love Vegeta.
Nappa.
I think Nappa and Raditz and all those
Yeah.
guys. I think like for that first season, like Vegeta to me like stole the show and like of that first season. I mean, Goku's always been kind of like a weird character to me. Like he's very
Goku's like an absentee father. Dies a
Yeah.
lot, had heart disease.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened.
He died of heart disease. It's canon. What do you want me to say? It happened. He
He's died so many times
But he
though.
had heart disease.
But he has sensu beans, so it don't matter.
But the sensu beans didn't work on that one.
No.
Sensu
It was
beans,
too late.
No, sensu beans have too much sodium, and his blood pressure just went
It's
up.
like that's kind of like the Superman complex. Like the only reason that his dad died was because he had a heart attack. Because Superman could just save you from anything.
Yeah.
But not a
That
heart
the
attack.
one thing that he can't
save
save
him
you from
from.
is a fucking heart attack. But it's like if Superman died from a heart attack. Though.
was
That's
like,
kinda
bro.
weird.
I can stop a speeding bullet, but this KFC got me fucked up. He ate a double down, it was
Fucking
over.
clogged my arteries and it was done. It wasn't even a kryptonite. It just fucking clogged my fucking arteries.
Yeah.
I mean,
He went to Namek. It was over. They fucked him up.
that Namekian food was
That
too
Namekian
greasy.
food had a Dende was throwing him down.
Oh man. I mean,
So I had the fat Namekian dude.
there was only one fat
Yeah,
Namekian.
that's what Goku thought he was gonna be doing.
Oh my god. I mean, when it comes to, was that like the jumping off point for you guys with
Yeah, I
anime,
mean, because I remember
something like
watching Dragon Ball I remember more of the Frieza arc more than.
I mean,
the
yeah,
Vegeta.
yeah.
Because
for sure.
I think
Probably one
I
of the
feel like
most
I
iconic
started
arcs.
watching late, so I had to go back and watch the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I started watching when Frieza just got there, and
And when he got to Namek.
and then the Cell, and then that's when I started I went back and watched the Vegeta arc because I never got to watch it when
I just had a
first-
weird time.
weird
with-
jump.
Like Toonami and all that stuff was there, but I remember one time there was this like Asian television channel, and at night they would also just show anime, and that's where I started watching like Rurouni Kenshin and
That was a good show.
Yu Yu Hakusho, and I was like, yo, because I saw Dragon Ball Z, and like the same thing, like a little bit of the Frieza arc, and I saw these other ones, and I was like, what's going on over here?
I mean,
And
yeah.
Then
Very different
then I went,
style, too.
Then I
Yeah.
went back and I was like, all right, this is cool. It's like getting home from school. I'm watching a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, but at night I'm like, yeah, I'm watching this.
That real
good
shit.
Stuff, the real stuff.
It's like
that-
I'm
that
not
real
supposed to
shit.
Hellside, the
watching this right now.
Manslayer, the reverse blade sword.
And I feel like from that point on, like I was like watching Ed, Ed and Eddie, and then these guys were watching actual anime cartoons.
He's
No,
watching
I was watching Nick at Night. I was either watching Full House, I was either watching French Prince.
the nanny,
The Nanny,
sister,
yeah.
sister.
and I started watching Death Note.
Because I
What a
Explains
juxtaposition.
a lot.
no.
I mean, we came into this episode with an idea to talk about anime, but more specifically, are we gonna talk about the villains first?
I think
The villains are a good jumping off
those are a
point.
good jumping off point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we can start with villains. I feel like what's your top villain? Like from anime, I know you
So
haven't seen
best-
that many anime.
I haven't
Anime villain, like in your opinion, the best villain.
From
best villain.
from the 3 anime stuff you watch.
You're not.
From the 3 choices of anime.
You're not wrong.
Ed, Ed and Eddie, Dragon Ball Z, and that one time we watched a race together.
The best villain is fucking, I don't know, Team Rocket. No, I don't.
Team
I,
Rocket.
Team Rocket.
I don't fucking. I would guess it would
Set
have to
in
say
stone.
like All for One.
So My Hero Academia.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
One.
I feel like yeah.
He's a
Pretty damn good
fucking
villain.
asshole, but he's good. He's a good villain. Like I don't know. It's a hard question. Like I said, you guys said I've only seen 3 animes, but I'm more interested to hear your guys' picks because I need information. So you guys need to tell me.
I mean, I have a few. I mean, I just
You're the one that actually came up with this kind of like topic.
I'll
Yeah.
come with one just so
come
we can
at
talk
me.
about.
Yeah, give me the first one that you
the
think
first
of.
one right off the bat. Don't even have to think about it. Light Yagami.
I knew that's where we were going. I swear to God, I knew it was like Yagami's gonna be number 1 right now.
Bro, like he
Off the
literally
bat.
killed millions of people.
Okay.
The thing is, this is one of the few times. So in Death Note, one of the few times that the main character is actually also the main antagonist.
Yeah, so it's
I
a
see.
pretty cool perspective.
So
Okay.
like Yagami puts, if you the Death Note,
It's
the way
weird,
it works,
you're rooting for
it's a
him,
journal.
but-
You write a person's name, and either if you don't write a way that they die, they just die of a heart attack, or if you write a method, they die of that method. But you put their name in this book, they die.
Okay.
And like Yagami thinks that he's going to change the world by killing all bad people, but really it
just
drives
goes
him into
off.
this power-hungry thing, and it's strategically killing people and doing all these crazy things.
I see. Okay.
And ultimately, justice is trying to beat Light Yagami.
I see. Okay.
So
So Yagami is the person writing the names in the book.
we start with him, yeah. And
Okay.
he gets this book, and
He's the chosen one.
he's like the chosen. Well, no, the way it works
What?
is
Yeah.
the Shinigami's, the demons that show
Okay,
up,
yeah.
they like to fuck with people, and literally all they do is like, all right, cool. I want to get entertained. I'm gonna drop. A
That's
death
their
note
form of
into the
entertainment.
I'm gonna drop a death note into the world, and somebody's gonna find it, and it's just gonna wreak havoc on the world. And
Interesting.
it happened. And Light was one of the first people to go, I have this perverse sense of justice.
the thing is, he's also smart.
He's
so
smart as shit.
So I mean, in the other cases that people have had death notes, how did it end for them? Did they
It ultimately leads to their downfall.
did they write their own name in the book or some shit?
Either that or they end up getting killed.
They get killed
Okay.
some way.
But the thing about Light Yagami, he was so smart. It was so hard for people to
So
find
the
him.
main the reason why he's one of the best villains is because of the way he goes about using the book.
it's the whole, it's a game that he
Yeah.
plays, and
then
it's like 3D chess.
His counterpart, which is L, which is also a really cool character, which is one of your favorite characters.
I do love L.
He's the protagonist.
So he's the guy they bring
he's-
in to try to.
He's in the hero role.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
We don't get introduced to him until
Right.
much later in the anime.
Yeah, it's later on.
But he's on the side of justice. There's a vigilante out there, but not in the sense that we think is right. Nobody should be allowed.
also, Light
He
Yagami's
dies.
dad is a cop.
Yeah,
The fuck.
yeah.
and we're
so
like,
that's why he's so smart.
It's
he
like
knows.
it's just the
He knows-
way it
yeah.
works.
I see.
Like you begin to think like, am I cheering for this guy or booing him?
It's
Like,
weird
what am I
because
doing?
I'm like kind of like, oh,
But ultimately,
Light, don't get caught.
that is very compelling of a.
He's
yeah.
ultimately like, yo, like you
But then again,
shouldn't
you're
be
like-
allowed to decide the fate of people living or dying. Because the game he tries to play is to like run away from all this stuff.
Okay.
When L gets introduced as the person who's trying to figure out who this killer is, they don't know that Light is a guy. His whole Light's game becomes, I'm trying to figure out L's real name to write it in the book.
Oh.
And I go,
But
it stops becoming
he's-
about justice
yeah.
and it starts becoming about self-preservation.
It's a cat and mouse thing between
Yes.
them two.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he thinks he's smarter than me. I'm not gonna let
I'm
him
gonna-
get.
I'm gonna
like,
beat him.
I want to beat him.
That's very compelling.
Not gonna spoil it,
I like that.
but
As like the
Things
not
happen.
as like the not anime person at this table, I feel like I have to rank your choices.
villains?
I have to like you're gonna give me your choices. And I'm gonna rank them. As of right now, I'm gonna use a very anime thing of like the rating system. I'm gonna give that like
30,000 battle points.
no. I'm gonna give that like 7 Pokeballs out of 10.
Yes.
Nice.
Very anime. It may go up, may go down.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. No, Chris, you have to give me your
Ooh,
one now.
Now I'm on the spot.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking
You've
about-
watched 2018 different
I've
animes.
watched a lot of animes, and I'm trying to think of like who was my favorite one.
I'm expecting I'm expecting one from like the ice skating anime or the cooking anime.
Yuri on Ice. The villain was ultimately the ice.
Yeah, and the judges maybe.
In the cooking
Alright.
anime, it's
There was a
salmonella.
lot of options because there's like coolest anime villain fight. There's like the most compelling villain. My favorite anime villain is from Kuroko Basketball.
Okay, I
So-
mean, you already got me. I'm in.
Kuroko basketball anime. The dude with the emperor eye,
Oh, okay.
the point guard.
Okay.
So all right, in
He's-
Kuroko basketball,
It's so weird because it's like he's not a bad person.
not a bad. No,
but
he is.
but
I'm ready.
so
Yeah,
this
I'm ready for this.
He is a bad person.
Yeah, I
So
mean-
this is the thing, right? So the premise being, Kuroko was on a middle school basketball team called the Generation of Miracles. They're the greatest.
That's the name of the team?
Generation of Miracles.
Well, that's what they named.
That's what they nicknamed these guys because the starting five.
That's the best name I've ever fucking heard.
Imagine the starting five, like the All-Star game, Team LeBron. It was it's legitimately that level where they got their like a LeBron James type. They got a Chris Paul type.
Shit.
They got a Shaquille O'Neal type.
Jesus Christ.
So, all right.
A sharpshooter. They got a Devin Booker in there somewhere.
They got a sharpshooter, Steph Curry. So there's a guy that can shoot from anywhere.
Okay.
There's a guy who's the most dominant big man in the game.
Okay.
There's a guy who plays like crazy street ball style that he can make
like
any shot.
CP3 type of style.
And then they got a guy who can copy anything that you do, who's actually kind of OP.
He can learn
and
your
then
moves.
Oh, shit.
There's the Emperor Eye.
What the fuck is
Their
that?
point guard.
Okay.
So it's like super Chris Paul.
Wait, but this is
the real point guard.
But this is the protagonist team, right? This is the Generation of Miracle
so
team.
on that same team, they had the Phantom Six Man. That was Kuroko.
That's amazing.
So the Phantom Six Man, nobody ever heard of him.
I'm changing my name on
Phantom
Twitter.
Six Man. He's what actually kept the team together. It's like the chemistry, the glue guy.
Okay.
But like he had abilities where it almost disappeared on the court. So people wouldn't notice him because his basketball abilities weren't good. But he did like the little intangible shit.
Okay.
And like little passes and touch passes.
Wait, his power was to be unnoticed?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's literally that.
Like
it's the power.
They could be talking. It's like, whoa, how did you get here?
Oh shit!
I was here the whole time.
Yeah, I've been here.
That's kind of really useful in like everyday life, though.
So Kuroko goes. They all go to separate high schools, right? They all split up.
Okay.
And then when they're in high school, as freshmen, they're taking on
other enemies.
They're all enemies. They're going to go against each other because they don't want to stick together.
Yeah,
it's that AAU type shit.
AAU shit. And then Kuroko, he's like, all right, cool. He notices a guy at his high school, Kagami Taiga.
Oh my god,
cool last name.
That is a freaking think of like Blake Griffin, but like with defense.
I dunk
like,
anytime.
Like any dunk ever.
Okay, got it.
And he goes, hey, I'm going to turn, like he goes to this Blake Griffin dude and goes, I'm going to turn you into the best one of them all to beat the rest of the Generation of Miracles, to show them that team play is more important than individual skills.
I see.
And the greatest villain of them is the point guard, who has the ability, the Emperor Eye. He can
What
see
is
everything
that?
on the court.
He can
predict
He can
every
see the
movement.
future almost.
He can see the future.
Oh.
And he does a thing where he makes you, like his dribbling, he goes in, and with the Emperor Eye, he knows where, like, how to turn your body and make you kneel before him.
What the?
He breaks your ankles.
Yeah,
and
he breaks
kneel.
your ankles. Like
What the fuck?
And I was like, yo, this guy is good. And the thing is, so the cool thing is, in this universe, you can enter the zone, like in basketball, right?
Oh,
You're
nice.
just like hitting everything.
you're just on
It's
fire.
like NBA Jam when you
NBA
like,
Jam, right?
okay.
So you can enter the zone by yourself, but then with the Emperor Eye, he can create a version of something called the team zone,
Yo.
where everybody
else is
based off of him is in the zone.
the zone.
So he's Chris Paul.
He's like the point guard.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And then they got to beat him. But the thing about him, right, is he was so in his own ways, he developed a split personality.
What the fuck?
And there was two versions of him. One that was a corrupt ruler on the basketball court.
An emperor.
An emperor. He created his own team that he developed himself. He was like, I need these guys who played already. I need my own version of Kuroko, who's like a Phantom Six Man, but better, who actually has skills. I need like this and that so I can build the ultimate team and we're going to crush everybody. And I was like, yo, this guy's fucking crazy.
So my first question is, do any of these things work outside of the basketball court?
Like the abilities?
Yeah.
No, they're only basketball
It's
related.
only basketball on court.
Only basketball.
I don't know if that makes it worse or better.
It was cool though, because as far as like anime
It's really
villain
intense.
fights, those are some of the coolest anime fights I've ever seen.
I think just for the sake of Chris using a basketball anime, I'm gonna have to give him more points than you have more. I'm sorry.
Brand.
I gave you 7.75 Pokeballs out of 10. I'm gonna have to give Chris 8 Pokeballs out of 10 because
Yeah.
I mean he used the basketball anime.
Basketball.
It's
I mean, there's a lot of different villains. Like, let me see. I can name off the top of my head. They were pretty good.
There's like,
I mean, the most iconic. I feel like people were like, "Oh yeah, he's definitely was a good villain." Was Frieza? We were just talking about.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know about Frieza.
personally,
Yeah.
I think Cell was a better villain.
Oh, this is a good argument. Yeah, who was a better villain?
Cell is dead.
Yeah.
Frieza's still going on.
Frieza died too.
They had to resurrect him.
Well,
They resurrected
Yeah,
Frieza.
he's resurrected twice already.
Yeah, so that means he died twice.
But
died.
he's just in a place so he can
thing
get
is,
resurrected again whenever. I mean,
yeah, but
Goku's been.
That's what I'm
resurrected.
saying. Yeah.
So
you can't use that as an argument that Cell died because even the
ultimately-
characters
I
died.
mean, but Frieza, I still think Frieza was a better villain.
I think in the last, from what I've seen, like when he got resurrected again, like the gold one.
Well,
yeah,
they resurrect him because they needed his help.
that's what I'm saying. But I feel like
he was a good character.
the whole arc of him, like I've never given like at least even like 5% of my power.
And he doesn't give a shit.
At
Like
the-
he doesn't give a shit about people.
That's what I'm saying. At the beginning, it's like that's cool, but after a while, like bro,
just
I
a
don't get the
dick.
fuck out of here. I don't.
Bro,
I don't
he doesn't
care
give a
about you.
shit
So,
about. And the thing is, he keeps getting stronger. I mean, Goku also gets games, but Frieza hasn't. He's been put away when he comes back.
Yeah, but isn't
And
he a
almost is
bitch towards like
stronger.
his dad or
He's a-
something?
yeah,
He's
he's
a
got daddy
dick.
issues.
He doesn't care
He's
about.
got daddy
nobody.
issues,
Yeah,
and that's
he's
why
got-
he's evil.
Well, yeah.
And he's got
that's
he's got
a
an
good
older
point.
brother named Cooler, who looks cooler than him.
His name is Cooler.
Yeah.
Wait, Cooler and
Frieza,
Frieza.
Frieza.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Do you know what's his dad's name? I think his dad's name was.
Is it Fridge?
No, it's I forgot.
It's got some sort
It's
of
something.
pun.
It's a pun. On
Ice
it.
Dragon Ball Z
Cube.
does the they do all the puns on.
Why
it.
isn't Ice
Like
Cube in
Beerus-
fucking Dragon Ball
Beerus
Z?
is named after
Beerus,
beer,
yeah.
and then
Whis.
Whis is because Whis and there's
Whiskey.
Beerus, Whis.
beer.
Damn, I'm trying to remember all them names.
Wine.
Champa was
Champa,
champagne.
which is
Champagne. Yeah, isn't that that's the thing for every
they
character?
Do, they do that a lot.
Like
But look,
Kakarot's carrot, Vegeta
is
is
vegetable.
I don't know if that's true.
no,
but-
no. They're all after fucking names. Hold on, there's more. Like Rabbit is Radish.
Yeah.
Who's the other one? The
Nappa?
Nappa is fucking
Napa Valley.
Napa.
napkin.
Napa. You know, what's that?
They weren't very creative in the fucking Dragon Ball Z when
all
it
right.
comes to fucking
I'm
naming
gonna
shit.
present the argument for Cell real quick.
Go for it. I'm a fan of the Cell Saga because Trunks is involved, so he already has a fucking leg up on you because I
But
like
also
Trunks.
Gohan goes
No,
like
no,
ultimate,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Cell beat everybody.
except Gohan.
And the thing is, he decided to give Gohan, who I think is low key one of the best characters in that show,
But now-
a
not
little bit
anymore.
of pop. he was like, "Yo, we need this one guy to get his one moment."
Okay.
And he did
Cell is gonna get beat by Gohan.
with one hand. Gohan only had one.
Gohan needed everybody's like support, his dad,
Yeah,
all that,
that was
stuff.
that was the
It
famous
like,
one-handed Kamehameha.
Yeah, but
the fucking iconic shit.
Trunks came in.
did not beat Cell.
He didn't, but I mean, without Trunks, they wouldn't have won.
Cell was killing people. No, but that's the thing. It took everybody.
Yeah,
everybody
to
was
beat
fucked.
Cell.
That's true.
Together.
That is true.
The lead up
Have you seen
to
this
Cell,
meme? Have you seen this meme? The greatest dad of all anime, and it's like Gohan going against Cell, and Goku's like smiling in the silence, and his son is like fucking fighting for his life, and
Goku's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is great. Yeah. Look, man, Cell was killing people left and right. He had a cool ass look to him.
Yeah.
He was built
that was the
off
best.
the DNA of all of these.
Wait, so you're not
best
going
fighters.
with Frieza anymore?
No, I'm saying like that was one of the
That's
coolest
just my-
scenes.
this is just my
That was a
argument.
really cool scene, like Gohan and Gohan.
I like that it took more than just.
That's
It's,
true.
it's
One
crazy how
person.
Gohan didn't do shit though. Like he's nobody.
Yeah, but
It
didn't
took-
to me,
yeah, he's as a
they-
kid and
Gohan was so cool. After that, it was like, okay,
I peaked.
he peaked because everybody was like, but we want more Goku, so they had to like nerf Gohan.
So he just became a dad.
He became
no,
Saiyaman.
he later dad. He goes to school and he's a dad.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if I like that a lot,
He
but
retired
it's
off of,
amazing.
like, the greatest.
like
high.
he
Yeah, but
stopped,
didn't
he
it
stopped training.
Didn't it take Goku and Vegeta to kill Frieza? Or am I remembering that wrong?
Well, it took more than 2 people, I think. But
And it took the little
Goku-
Namekian dude, whatever. I forget
I mean,
what.
no-
Dende. Didn't
Dende.
yeah.
But Goku.
Everybody got
ends
off
up-
the planet or some shit. I don't know. Frieza
Yeah.
did destroy a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But Goku always gets the last. Like
They did have to go up against the Ginyu Force before they got to Frieza.
Jace.
Jace.
Jace is the #1 anime villain because he's got white hair and red skin.
I'm trying.
And
The
does.
fucking Ginyu pose.
I'm trying to. I can't pronounce his name, but this is also a great villain, and it's from Hunter x Hunter, the last arc.
Oh,
Miriam. I forget his name, but it's yeah.
Oh shit. Is he a great villain?
He was the thing is he was so it's crazy how his backstory is so good.
Wait, this is not the guy with the star on his eye.
No,
or
that's
the,
Ahsoka.
that's
Oh,
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's an anti-hero.
Yeah, he's
Ahsoka's only. Goal
he's
in life-
weird, bro. I don't
Ahsoka's
know.
only goal in life is to fight powerful people.
Yeah,
and that's all
and he
wants to
enjoys
do.
it.
He
like
gets off on it.
He yep.
Oh.
He's a masochist.
Yeah, Bro, he legit joined this fucking team just so he can fight the leader.
The Phantom Troop?
Yeah, the Phantom
He
Troop.
joined the Phantom Troop because their leader, Krollo Lucifer, was known as one of the most powerful fighters in the world.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to get close so he can fight him.
So he can fight him.
Because he gets off on it.
Yep. That's it.
Do what you gotta do, man.
You gotta do, man.
Hey,
Do what you gotta
I
do,
don't
man.
judge.
We don't judge you, man. If that's how you get your rocks off.
But he's
that's how
also
you
the
get your
coolest
rocks off.
freaking character.
he's cool as
Because you don't know anything about him, but you still want to know. Like anytime he was in the episode, it was a good episode. Because he was in every episode.
Good stuff.
Wait, so you're talking about another villain from this show? You're not talking about him.
I'm talking
Okay.
about the king, I guess.
The Ant King.
The Ant King.
One of the later arcs in Hunter x Hunter.
It's really hard to
was that
explain.
There were these
Also, spoilers for some of these
there were
because
these weird ant
whatever.
like things that they would absorb your energy
And they'll become
essentially
really powerful.
become humanoid things that had equivalent energy to you.
I see.
And
Okay.
then the more energy they absorb, the stronger
they get.
And then there was 3 of these creatures that became
Knuckle. I love Knuckle.
so powerful that they essentially the hunter program was dished out to go kill them.
Okay.
And it was pretty cool.
And he was like one of the main or
Yeah,
the main
the
like.
problem-
Well,
was-
he didn't show up until the last, like
he beat the
second
shit
to
out of
last
like
arc.
the most powerful hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like
he
nothing.
just fucking whooped his ass. But he ultimately got beat in a board game
by a little kid.
by a little kid.
That's some Tron shit.
But it was kinda cool.
That was the best. Like
It was kinda
so
cool.
good. Like it was because the thing is, it was building up. You can see them playing throughout like episodes, and it was just a little time, and it finally paid off when he got to the end.
And they play fucking Parcheesi to fucking finish
I
the.
forget the.
It's an actual real.
They were playing Mancala.
Man, that's a
It's
tough-
an actual
that's-
real, like-
Wait, that's a fucking battle right there. Mancala, that's a fucking anime fight playing fucking Mancala.
But I love that show. It was a
It was
good
pretty good.
ending.
I
You
like
guys talked about Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah,
so.
that's my
Hunter x
favorite
Hunter-
anime. It's my favorite anime. of all
That's your
time.
favorite anime of all
I'm
time.
gonna take
Yeah.
credit. I introduced him to Hunter x
Yeah,
Hunter,
you did.
and that's his favorite anime. So
Yeah, I think that's my
did
favorite
that.
anime. of all
I think
time.
you get
I
the
watched
plus
it
to that.
twice already. I want to watch it again.
You
but
get 8 Pokeballs out of 10.
Thank you.
Just
Me,
you get
I
just
get
get
one
fucking 8
Pokeball.
Pokeballs. When we're gonna take a quick break because when we come back we're gonna talk
Medouin,
about.
that's his name.
Who?
Medouin.
Oh, there it is. I always
think
think
of the name.
We're not going to be talking about Metal when we come back. We're going to be talking about another aspect of anime favorite or best side characters.
I like you.
Stay tuned.
like
Is he a side character?
Chavo? No? Well, maybe.
Wait, who is his white persona? Never mind. We're not going to talk about that.
Kerwin White. We're not
What?
gonna go there.
We're not going to talk about him.
Yeah, we're not gonna go
We're going to talk about side characters.
Side characters, the not main characters of anime, but the best.
Just like a side. I'm gonna pick someone that was like side. Like he was
Side,
just
but
was just
stuck with you?
side.
How side?
But it's stuck. He's stuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Go for it. I'm ready.
I'm gonna go with.
I thought you had this like on.
Yeah, you.
You put me in the spot. I was gonna think about it.
you were about to say it.
No, but I was gonna say Killua, but I don't want to bring Hunter x Hunter back because
You bring it back. Kill's one of the
Because
best
I
side
feel like he
characters.
was also a main character because he was so much.
Okay,
he was
he's
there.
kinda
He had a lot of like episodes on his own.
A lot of screen time.
His family.
So is there like a prerequisite that you just can't have a lot of screen time?
Yeah,
I mean, side characters.
Okay, we could do that.
not because I feel like Killua had a lot of screen time.
Killua had a lot of screen
Even though he was the side con, was the main character. It was the whole purpose was to find his dad.
Okay.
So he's the main character, of course. But Killua was also
He was
with
like
him
really
along the
main
side.
character in
We're just
the-
gonna
in
give
the
some
series?
appreciation
Okay.
to Killua from Hunter x Hunter because he deserves it.
But what
He's
about
the king of
Kurapika?
skis. Who?
Who?
Kurapika.
Kurapika. Good. Actually, you should give a. Yeah, he's pretty dope.
They sound like an Asian board game. What?
Kurapika is
What?
also in Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Kapiku.
Kapi-
Fucking.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Kurapika.
Kurapika.
They're gonna
Go
be
for it.
confused as shit when you're playing dominoes.
Tell me. Kurapika.
He goes,
the
Kurapika.
table breaks when you do
No,
that.
but his character was just based. His family has these scarlet eyes, and they're the most.
They're valuable. As
They're
far
so
as black market.
like black market. They're so valuable.
Their eyes?
Their eyes.
So it's as fucked up as it sounds. In
People
order to-
sell their eyes.
Yeah. So to get
Well,
the
people
eyes,
kill him.
you
People
gotta kill them.
So they
Oh,
killed his
fuck.
whole family. He's the only one left with scarlet eyes. So his whole purpose, we barely see him throughout the show because he's in the side. He's looking for the people who killed his
developing
family.
his powers.
And not only that, he's gonna try to get every single scarlet eye that was taken from his family, and he wants it back.
That's compelling already.
So-
yeah.
He's like Sasuke,
And-
but not as main.
Right, but like he actually.
I like that.
The thing is, spoiler alert, but like we don't see him from. He comes in sometimes and then leaves because he's doing his own thing. He has his own mission, and then at the end, they show and like he has all the eyes. And he's like on a chair.
He succeeded.
He succeeded, but we don't see how it happened. We don't know how he did.
So there's gonna be
that's pretty cool.
There's gonna be a side anime about Kurapika.
We want
more Kurapika.
but like he's like it was the like
powers
it gave me chills when I saw that. Like he's in a chair, he's just sitting down.
Wait, do the Scarlet Eyes have powers, or they're just
No, they just look cool.
Oh, okay.
So people collect. They're collectibles, like trophies. Yeah, so
I see.
Yeah.
So he's just sitting down, and all the eyes are there. He's just.
What's his powers though?
So Kurapika, the interesting thing, he's not the strongest character, right? But so in this universe, you have this like aura that you can generate called Nen. And
Wait, what anime was this again?
Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, okay.
And with that, you can like pretty much it's malleable that you can create things or use it in a certain way.
Okay.
So the way his magic or his Nen works is
Goes through
it's chains.
Chains. Yeah.
And through the chains, they have rules. So you can assign rules to make them stronger. So the stronger his opponent is, the stronger the chains will become.
I see.
So he essentially manipulates his power to fight stronger people, and like using his own like weakness as like a tool.
That's very cool.
And I was like, what the fuck?
It's interesting.
And he becomes like
He's a really cool
badass
character. Like I wanted to see more of him.
Like, so the Phantom Troop is actually one of the strongest like
And he's
groups
Yeah.
in that anime. Like as far as power level, they got 10 people, and essentially their
He's just there
is by power, and he just goes in and wrecks like one of the dudes like by himself.
Like it's nothing.
Like it's
Chilling.
nothing. Buries him.
Plus,
Yeah.
and not only that, he had to go into like groups where like he had to get information. So he was like doing
That spy shit.
He was just doing
This
spy
sounds
shit.
like I guess the criteria for a good side character is entertaining,
Very.
looks cool,
Kurapika
looks cool,
Yeah.
and you want to see more of the side character.
And yep.
And it sounds like we want a whole ass show of this guy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one pretty high.
yeah.
This is at least like 8.5 Pokeballs. This is a lot. This is a lot of Pokeballs. I'm gonna give some Pokeballs.
most Pokeballs I had.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Do you have one, Chris? I was gonna say something stupid. I was gonna say like Moomin Rider or something.
Moomin Riders are legit.
It's pretty cool. I mean, he doesn't in the world of fucking
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
The strongest.
Literally, there's
Moomin Rider has.
I
the
have
most
not
power.
watched One Punch Man.
there are giant like alien monsters. There's like fighters. There's Genos. I think Genos would probably be my favorite side character, but he's had a lot of screen time, so I won't say Genos.
I know who Genos is, and I haven't even watched the anime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can't really put him as a side character because people
He just
know
looks
who
really
Genos
cool.
is. But in a world where everybody has powers, there's giant alien monsters, and One Punch Man can stop the rain with a punch.
That's pretty cool.
Moomin Rider is a guy who rides a bike.
Yeah, actually, that's his powers. That's all he does.
He doesn't have powers. He just rides to where you are,
Moomin Rider.
and he rides a bike.
And he rides, and then he gets there and rides backwards. What?
He
He shows up with his
fights
bike.
you with his will to just justice.
Okay, I kind of want to watch it now.
There's Kid Genius. There's a fucking
Metal Bat.
which is a really
Samurai.
it's really cool. There's samurais. There's aliens. There's people with shoot lasers out of their eyes.
But
There's
then
the little green haired girl of a
Tornado,
terrible tornado,
tornado.
who's fucking her psychic ability is crazy, and then you have Moomin Rider who's just a guy that
He's not
rides
like
a
a
bike.
top hero.
No, he's not. He
But-
shows up every like 8 episodes, but he's amazing.
Okay.
So
I gotta watch it.
that's
Shout out
that
to
that
Moomin
would that'd be
Rider.
mine.
You know what? For Moomin Rider,
Yeah.
I give him 8.5 bike tires
Out of 10?
out of 10.
I'll take it. Yeah, Moomin. Yeah, I like
Moomin.
it. Yeah.
Good job, Moomin.
I mean, Genos is my favorite, but he's too well known, so I can't.
I mean, if I had to pick, I'm gonna pick an anime that just has everything, all the side characters that I love.
Who are we talking about?
Black Clover has all
Ah.
the best side characters
Okay.
ever. So let's just name a few of the highlights. I think you and I would agree. Luck is one of my favorite
Luck is
fucking
cool.
characters.
Luck from Black
So
Clover.
Luck
Okay.
has also this thing where he likes to just fight strong people,
Okay.
right? But he isn't strong himself.
Yeah, he's just crazy. He just want to fight
He's crazy.
anybody.
Okay.
He's been his I think he was orphaned. Or he's been tossed aside. Nobody loved him, and I can't get into like the details on his backstory. It's pretty fucking sad, and this is a big spoiler.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dog.
But it's super sad. It has to do with his mom and things like that. and you feel for them.
That's why I like Black Clover. They really go into,
They go into
each character.
in-depth. Each character gets like their shine.
They get their own episode kind
But
of
Luck
thing.
becomes stronger and stronger in a way that, in a psychotic way, like he just wants to fight people.
It's just scary.
And it's kind of scary, but his power is cool. It's lightning. It's lightning magic.
okay.
Yeah, it's
And
lightning.
he
That's cool.
manipulates himself to be faster and like strike you and stuff. And
okay.
It's so freaking cool. Luck is really cool. Gordon is also another one. Gordon's one of my favorites.
That's the guy you showed me
He
earlier.
looks like Marilyn Manson.
I want to be your friend.
And he whispers everything. But the thing is that he whispers, I want them to be my best friend. I love everybody here. And I go,
I'm so happy right
he's so wholesome. He's the most wholesome guy on
Yeah.
this show. Because he makes little like voodoo dolls of everybody, but it's all his friends. And he just wants to be close with them.
It turned into a fucking ASMR.
ASMR.
But that's Gordon, though.
It's Gordon.
And there's like one episode where he actually screams out loud and
I laugh
just
harder
busts
than-
out laughing because
I laugh
you're
so
not
fucking
expecting
hard.
to ever do that. And he
That's-
just does it and you're like, what?
What the
What the fuck is
It was like
that?
That's
a filler
incredible.
episode. It was freaking great.
That's incredible.
Yeah, no, all the Black Bulls, like everybody is cool.
I give Gordon 9 Pokeballs
Gordon.
out of 10 Pokeballs.
Gordon though. His
And
character
also,
design, amazing.
no one knows anything about him. He's just in the background. But I mean, you do start learning more about him. But he's just a dude
Such
in
a
the
good
background.
That's amazing.
And the crazy thing is, you don't know what his power is until like
Actually,
like
I do have
90 episodes in.
I do have
No.
one other guy in Black Clover that I think is my favorite side character.
Go for it.
Henry.
Henry.
The guy that can change the building.
Oh,
So all right, so
Change the
Henry's my
building?
favorite-
hi guys.
Hi guys.
My name
So
is
Henry-
Henry.
All
So,
right.
In the Black Clover universe, the Black Bulls are this group of magic knights that they defend. They're one of several groups that help defend the kingdom, right?
Okay.
They're the worst one, by
They're
the
the
way.
worst one though. They're the lowest ranking. They're the misfits.
Oh, okay.
They have a hideout, the Black Bull hideout, and it's just a misshapen building that always changes forms and all this stuff. So one day, they think they're seeing a ghost. This guy roaming the halls with just disheveled long white hair. Turns out it's a member that they never knew about.
They never knew
of the
about.
Black Bulls.
They didn't know about one of their own members?
His name is Henry.
The
And
thing
he's
is-
the best.
He's just sick, so he's never
sick.
So
So the thing is, his sickness
only
is-
Asta knew about him, but Asta didn't say
he
nothing.
can't his body is very frail, but
Okay.
in order to gain strength he absorbs magic energy from other people.
Okay.
So he can't
Anyone
be
near him.
around other people because he weakens them to such a
It's
severe
a
extent.
rogue situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the only person that could be around him is Asta,
Asta?
the main character, who has no magic power at all.
Ah, okay.
And so Asta knows about him. He's friends with him.
Yeah, and it's
So
funny.
they could just chill.
They've been
They can
talking
just
about it
chill.
every
They've
day,
been
but
talking
no
it
one
all the
knew.
time, but nobody knew. And then everybody's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then
pretty
they're like,
good.
"Well, how do you think this thing changes shape all the time?"
It's me.
Henry controls.
Nobody's ever questioned about the building changing
No, they're
shape?
just like it's magic.
Yeah, it's magic.
Henry controls how it changes every time. He can turn it into a mech, like a building mech.
Yeah.
With a black bull. That's a giant.
That's
fighting,
awesome.
so- like shit. He's so cool.
That's
And
fucking
He's so
awesome.
nice because he just wants to be around everybody.
But he
And
can't.
he talks really slow.
Yeah,
all the time
because he's sick.
he's so weak and sick.
That's great. I like
I
it.
love Henry.
That's how he talks, very slow.
Yeah, it's really slow.
I like it.
It reminds me of a teacher in high school.
Arigato.
That's at least.
Oh, I watched Dub.
I watched Dub, just so everybody
watched
knows.
Dub.
That's
Yeah.
another
Far
conversation.
superior from Dub
No,
anime.
It is,
I'm
but
not looking down on anybody. I'm just
Black
saying.
Clover Dub is actually
It's
pretty
not
good.
that good.
We're
It's pretty good.
after seeing Dragon Ball Z 1 sub, I couldn't go back because Goku sounds weird.
Only anime that's dubbed.
Okay, he doesn't sound like that, but that's what it sounds to me.
I can't watch it. I give Henry, that's a good like 8.75
I take
Pokeballs
that. I take
out of 10 Pokeballs. That's a good amount.
I mean,
I
there's,
was,
there's
I
a
was
lot
gonna
of
throw
cool
in
side
one more
characters.
because I don't have many animes to choose from that I've seen, but I love My Hero. I've seen most of My Hero, and there's a lot of characters to choose from in My Hero because there's just kids and
Are you
side
gonna
characters.
say Fat Gum?
That's exactly what I'm gonna
I thought you were gonna say Gang Orca, but
Gang Orca. I'm gonna. That's
Gang Orca is just a killer whale.
He's been through a lot of shit, you can tell.
Yeah,
so.
but Fat
Fat
Gum,
Gum.
I think is one of my favorite characters
He's
of
cool.
any anime I've ever seen.
He's cool.
He's such an interesting character where like the way he absorbs his powers is by eating, and that in turn makes him bigger. He
can
uses
resist blows.
yes because of his
Because of his
fatness
fat.
of his. he's fat gum, so he's malleable and he's super strong.
Stretchy.
But
is it stretchy too?
he can do. He's a fucking ball of gum.
cool.
He's a wad of gum. But in order to get to his state where he has to be a big dude and not like the most appealing looking character. But when he has to exert more energy than he's used to, you see what he really looks like.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's like
cool
this
character
fucking
design.
big handsome ass fucking dude. But
what we all strive to be.
he's so cool, but he doesn't care what he looks like. He just
I'm
wants
Fat
to
Gum.
help people. I want to be like Fat Gum because he's
Gum.
fucking awesome. I was also gonna talk about Red Riot because he's
Red Rice.
fucking
Yes.
awesome. He got a bigger arc in the last.
Yeah, he got a
last
pretty
season.
cool. He got a pretty cool like arc in the last season 3.
Does
We could talk about all the heroes, all like
does
the
Lemillion
pros.
count as a side character?
I don't think so now because the last season he was
main.
he was
up
front and
front.
center. Yeah,
Lemillion-
he's a fucking amazing
Lemillion-
character.
It makes
Last
sense
of Us.
because he wants to be number 1. Just like
Yeah, he's an
Lemillion's the
amazing
best
character.
of the
Yeah,
same,
Lemillion was. I mean, we can talk. We can do a whole podcast about My Hero. There's 1,000 people to fucking choose from
good.
in
Yeah.
My Hero. But Gang Orca, he's only been in like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So he's definitely
His
a
character
fucking
design.
side
I'm
character.
trying to think what if he was.
Yo,
in a movie. Was he in
100%.
a movie? In the first
No.
movie? No, he was.
They were on the island in the movie. They weren't
That's right,
even.
that's
They
right,
weren't
no.
in.
He just showed up to help.
He was.
during the tournament arc.
Yeah,
Well, not-
he showed up in the exams, the exam
the
tournament
exams,
thing,
gonna
where
do best tournament
he's
arc.
gang. That's another. I was gonna think about that one.
Best
There's
tournament
he shows up. He's literally a gang
Fairy
leader.
Tail.
He's a gang leader. He's a fucking gang leader with a crew.
I thought he was. When I first saw him, I thought he was a villain.
That's the best part.
when
Yeah,
he showed up.
That's the
He's
best
like a
And
part.
then it's funny because they
boss.
actually talk about it. He's like, "What do I look like a villain?" Sometimes he's like, do I
You're
look
a
like
giant
villain?
killer
He's
whale.
a killer whale.
He's a killer whale in like a 3-piece suit.
Yeah, he's slick as
fucking
fuck.
crazy.
He has a deep ass voice. He looks like he will destroy your entire civilization, but he wants to teach you how to become a better hero. And I need more information. That's why I love him because I want to know more about what the fuck do you do? Where do you come from? How do you get the name Gang Orca? I need information. That's why.
It's just a cool name.
He's one of my favorite fucking characters in fucking anime.
Any other mentions?
I'm trying to think, but I mean, there's
Like I got
a
a
lot.
couple. Like
Isn't there?
latest-
I was gonna think you guys were gonna mention something from Naruto. Nobody from Naruto.
I mean,
really?
much Naruto?
No?
I watch Naruto. I skip a lot of fillers.
obviously
I know a lot. I know a
everybody-
lot about it, but I just don't like.
Go in like that.
I'm
Naruto?
not into it because I just watch
Everybody
it from.
likes Rock Lee.
I watch it from
Everybody
far.
likes-
Rock Lee's like one of my. I've only seen like the first season of Naruto, so.
everybody
But
I love
Rock Lee is cool. I mean, I'm watching Boruto now because I kind of want to see how it goes. Because
I also like Guy Sensei. I like his
Sensei,
sensei,
so
who's fucking.
I mean, I'm
awesome.
watching Boruto now because they're doing like time travel, and I kind of want to see.
Oh,
that.
that's pretty cool.
So
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
No, like,
Naruto
it's
time
pretty
travel.
good. Latest animes that I'm watching: Jujutsu Kaisen. You guys just gotta watch it.
That new
Like,
shit?
It's that new.
That
shit.
new.
Todu and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, the big dude you
the
showed
big
me.
ass,
Okay,
freaking
yeah.
muscle bound, freakish dude. Whose only question is, what kind of women are you into? And based off of that answer, he either likes you or doesn't like you. And if he likes you, you guys are best friends.
That's awesome.
And he's like, he starts crying.
Either way, why did that just made me think of the character from One Punch Man? Pretty.
Booty prisoner.
Is it a pretty?
That was a pretty good one. Booty prisoner.
Pretty prisoner.
The only anime I'm watching right now is Boruto because I just want to watch and see how it goes. It's pretty boring right now, but I know it's probably gonna speed up.
Weren't you watching Doctor something?
I'm watching
Dr.
Dr.
Stone.
Stone. Yeah,
Dr.
new
Stone.
season 2 start. I think it started already. Have to start watching that.
Remembered I
Um,
saw, like all these animes I was been watching. Like
Yeah,
Fire
anime.
Force.
And then I'm
Fire Force has some
also-
good ones.
I'm
You
a-
showed me some stuff.
And I'm also I just started watching Demon Slayer because
Yes.
I'm watching. The only
Finally.
reason I started watching it because it's out in dub, and I only
Finally
watched
watching
dub.
Demon Slayer.
I only watched
after I've
dub.
been telling him to watch it because we're already on the freaking movie.
Yeah, I started
Welcome.
watching Demon Slayer.
Welcome.
I'm watching Baki, which is on Netflix because I've never watched it.
That's the fighting
Baki's
one,
wild.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the. I've seen
pretty
some
wild.
So I'm
Baki,
watching
yeah.
Baki. That's actually crazy. I like it. I'm liking it so far. I think I'm up to like 7.
Interesting.
So
Baki's pretty wild.
Baki's pretty good right now. And then I think that's all I'm watching right
Neverland?
now. Never Promised. Yeah, I mean, but the new season's gonna come out to later this year, maybe.
I thought it
Oh no,
I
it
was
comes.
already
It's
coming out.
it came out already.
I thought you said it did.
No, I think it's coming out now, like in April.
Now? Okay.
Yeah, either
Promised
April.
Neverland coming soon.
There's a lot of animes.
A lot of anime to watch. Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, Promised Neverland. He's watching Boruto.
Boruto, yeah.
Fire
Didn't you-
Force was pretty cool.
Didn't you buy like a pop of an anime that's coming soon or something like that? Junji Ito or something?
Oh, Junji Ito. You gotta watch it. I haven't watched. I watched the first episode and it's really interesting. But Junji Ito, I'm finished watching that.
I know a little bit.
It's on Crunchyroll.
I know.
Junji Ito.
I know a little bit.
But yeah, it's a
God of High School.
The only reason I knew about the anime is because it was the Funko Pop. That's the only reason I found out about the
God
anime.
of High
God
School.
of High School, pretty wild anime.
Wait, what?
God of High School.
I've never heard of
It's
that.
a Korean manga or webcomic that became an anime.
I thought we were talking about Hamtaro.
Hamtaro.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Sky High.
That one I'm in. Talking about Sky High, that one I can talk about.
It's really, really good. But no, there's so many anime. Like, it's crazy. Like, back in high school, I didn't even watch anime. I got into anime right after high school.
The only anime
So I was pretty late to the game.
The only anime I was watching was the Gorillaz music videos. That's the only anime I was watching.
Is that considered anime? You know?
So good.
But like the only anime I was watching was Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z back in like when I was really young. But
Were you ever a manga guy? Did you read mangas?
No, I was not into manga.
Chris, you're a manga guy?
I never really got into manga.
No?
We didn't.
The only thing
buy
I had a
anything.
bunch of comic books growing up. That's the only thing I actually remember like reading.
I remember kids coming into like my middle school like talking about like the Naruto fucking
Yeah,
mangas.
it's just funny because
and
our
shit.
school had a manga section.
Yeah, like there was
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
It wasn't like a big.
It wasn't
but
big.
There was a couple.
I think it was like 3 rows, but
pretty cool.
we
Couple
still had a
mangas.
manga.
Yeah.
Because I remember my freshman year they didn't have a manga section, but it was requested.
Yeah.
and
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
They brought some
ordered
stuff
that.
in there. I remember. Yeah, there was kids that were talking about the Naruto one. There was another one they were talking about. Isn't there like there's like a
Bleach.
that's the one. Yeah, that was another
Yeah,
one.
I remember Bleach was big in manga because I remember.
Yeah, that's the one people
I
talking
remember
about.
seeing people with
Hold on.
Bleach.
Yeah, people love Bleach.
Does Ninja Turtles count?
You know what's crazy? I used to see Bleach all the time, and I never knew what the fuck was going on. What you said?
Does Ninja Turtles count?
um,
All right, look, I just gotta
No.
give a quick shout out to Genkai on Yu Yu Hakusho. Lou Dagoon knows what I'm talking about.
Who's this?
One of the
Who's this?
Genkai was Yusuke's main character,
Mhm.
his sensei essentially.
Okay.
He taught him how to like unlock the greatest form of his spirit gun and
Oh,
beat Taguro.
Was it
in
demon
the
form?
Best,
Demon?
in the best tournament arc in anime, the Dark Tournament.
That's a bold claim.
That's a fucking claim, but it's the truth.
The best
Best
tournament
tournament
arc
arc
of
Tournament
any
arc in
anime.
is the Dark Tournament in Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's another. That's
best tournament arc was in Fairy Tail, the games. What was it called? The festival games.
The festival game. That was actually a pretty good one.
It's even though Fairy Tail is people not know a lot about
like
Fairy
Fairy Tail.
Tail. It's just because it's
A lot of good side characters
it's
there.
A lot of
Happy.
side good characters. It's just
Deal.
so many episodes, I think, right now. But I mean, I didn't restart again.
Restarted again.
I love how like this entire anime episode we haven't.
Hey, but what about One Piece?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
No one's talked
There's
about
1,000
One Piece.
episodes and we haven't mentioned
The
it
most
once.
popular anime, I think, right now.
1,000 episodes and we,
Exactly.
And no one's talked about
we
Luffy.
can't catch up.
There's two. I've never seen.
That's why
I made a promise to one of my friends that I'll start watching One Piece. Now they will come one day.
One of your goodest friends has watched like 800 episodes.
Yeah.
Did they find the One Piece yet, though?
No, not if the One Piece is the treasure, I don't think they found it. I don't even think they got clues. I don't think.
It's been like 1,000 episodes.
Yes.
What?
I mean, I'm gonna start watching it. I heard it's really good. Like
I hear it's-
I
there's-
mean, to still be going.
I mean,
yeah.
how many arcs did they have? Like 40 hours? Like 60
They've had
arcs?
some
would think.
really. I've seen like a bunch of like best anime fights lists and stuff, and there's a few like from
Yeah.
One Piece. that
Luffy's a cool character.
might as
So
well
No, I mean,
yeah.
I've heard there's like a lot of like scenes that like make you tear up. Like it's really pretty
That's the only
good.
reason I've been getting into like some early now, like Black Clover. Where Black Clover's like 160 episodes deep already, and it's like, oh, that's nothing, but I'm gonna stick with it right now.
Just like-
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
get through it.
Like
'Cause I
500,
feel like
I'm
I
good.
feel like Black Core would be one of those that'll probably reach 500 if
And I'm like,
because there's so
I
much
wanna
shit
be
going.
there.
There's so many. There's the Diamond Kingdom.
the Diamond Kingdom right now.
We don't even know about the other kingdoms yet, do
There's
we?
the Clover, Heart, Diamond.
I'm on episode
Yeah,
125. He's ahead of me, so I don't know. I'm just gonna-
no spoilers. No spoilers.
But like, there's so many. We still don't know a lot about the. I mean, they're mentioned, but we don't know. Remember,
catch up, my friend.
they
I
they
cannot
they
spoil-
they,
what do you-
they,
now we're
they
gonna-
hinted. Well, they're not even
I
the strongest
can't- I
wizards
can't-
here. There's
I
stronger
can't-
wizards in other
I
kingdoms.
cannot tell you anything because you gotta catch up.
I'm catching up.
I just want to talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's not an anime.
But well, it's an American anime.
It's an American cartoon.
It's an American anime.
Ong.
Ong.
I hate.
I'm just kidding. Don't say it like that. Don't ever say it. Like
They say they said Sokka too.
Oh.
Oh.
They said Asaka. They said Sokka. Katara was easy. They stick with Katara, but
When those say Ong.
like I will never forgive M. Night Shyamalan for what he did to that fucking movie. The first season
Best
of Avatar.
side character
Appa.
No. Is Stoop Kid. From
It's
Arnold.
Toph. Everyone knows Toph.
It's tough.
Stoop
It is.
Kid
No, but
from
she's
Ha-
the main character now.
main. She's too main.
She's
She's
too
too
main.
I mean, but
Stoop Kid.
She's too main.
she's powerful as fuck.
Stoop-
Yeah,
Kid
she's
and
my favorite
Monkey
character,
Man.
but Monkey Man.
Monkey Man.
That's a good character.
That's a good character.
But still, Avatar is not an anime.
That's a different debate for a different day.
Fuck.
Or in the House is an anime.
No comment.
But
No
like
comment. He's the greatest anime villain of all time.
It is.
Corey.
He's a villain in the real world. he's still he stuck
It's
to his role.
Fucking stupid. He got arrested for like robbing somebody's house. Fucking idiot. If we're talking about so Avatar you said doesn't count. The best there's no American anime.
Not Code Lyoko.
This
Code Lyoko number one.
Number one always will be number
Always
one.
number one.
And it's the
Samurai
best.
Jack count.
Ooh.
Samurai Jack is up there.
Samurai Jack counts.
But it's a cartoon. It's made in the USA, so it's not an anime. Because look up the definition of anime. It has to be made in.
That's up for debate.
That's wrong.
That's up for debate.
I think it doesn't have to be made in Japan.
It doesn't always have to be. There's Chinese anime, Korean anime.
So why can't there be an American anime?
Is there American
That's-
anime now?
Can we just say?
Wait, Afro Samurai.
Is it anime?
That's
The
a
question,
cartoon.
a philosophical question.
No,
that
I'm pretty sure-
that we might not be able to answer today.
Yeah,
is what is actually anime, and is everything anime? Or is nothing anime?
I can kind of see where Avatar looks like an American cartoon.
It's
so I won't say
No, Avatar is influenced.
Yeah,
by
100%.
Japanese cartoons,
No, it is.
Yeah,
but
100%.
It's Western style storytelling.
To me, Samurai Jack is definitely an American anime for sure. It's definitely American anime.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but I remember like talking about it, and I remember saying anime has to be made in Japan. That's from.
There's
where I heard.
Korean anime.
I could be wrong.
Korean anime. God of High School is Korean.
I mean, yeah, but that's.
That's a hole in your fucking argument right there,
Bro,
buddy.
damn.
You're saying it has to be Asian, so it has to be an
Well,
Asian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't know.
like.
I don't know, man.
But
Again, we are not going to get into this philosophical.
I don't know,
debate on
man.
What is anime?
Now, are we throwing in movies?
Anime movies?
Yeah.
I mean,
For side character, I'm saying like for the side character.
we talking
content.
about?
Spirited Away.
I was gonna talk about
From Akira?
well no well yes well not well the one I was thinking of was The Cat Returns.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck was his name?
The Cat Returns.
Muda?
Did you ever watch that movie?
I haven't watched Cat
Ah,
Returns.
that's a good
Muda?
Muda. Yeah, the big
Muda.
one, the
I
big
gotta
boy.
sit down one day and watch all the Ghibli films.
Yeah, it's one of them.
got to.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's really good.
Because I haven't watched. I mean, I've seen
Akira,
some,
if people
but
don't fucking know about Akira, fucking or Akira or fucking suck a dick, whatever.
the one that I really liked and I forgot the name is the water in the Hawaiian Islands.
Ponyo?
Well, it was
Ponyo?
Ponyo.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was a
Ponyo's
I
really good.
love that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it's so beautiful.
That's
too.
a beautiful film.
And then we also watched the witches, what the?
Howling.
No,
No, it's a
you
different
guys
one.
watched it, but I didn't watch it.
you don't- I thought
No,
you were
I did not
watch
watch
that.
it.
Which
No.
one?
There was like
The one with the witch.
It's I forget the name of it. Sorry, it's
Yeah,
like
but
one.
I didn't watch it though.
It's a Ghibli kids. It's like it's a new Ghibli stuff.
'Cause I remember we
can't-
started. Remember
I
every
can't
month
remember.
they had a Ghibli.
Yeah,
film?
we watched The Cat Returns.
Cat Returns.
I think
we watched
you guys watched like
Ponyo.
3 together. I watched only
We watched
Ponyo.
Ponyo. We watched another one. I can't remember what the other one.
The only thing is the movie
it's
theater is
hard.
far, so it's like hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we got
that was
the-
cool. Like I've never really been introduced to like
Damn, I
the
didn't
Ghibli
even-
films before. Like I've never seen My Neighbor Totoro. That's another one I have to
Yeah,
watch.
I'm in the middle of watching.
I've never watched Spirited Away.
Oh, it's on HBO.
Yeah, it's on HBO.
Yeah.
I've never seen Spirited Away.
Must watch anime.
Yeah, that's like
film.
Howl's Moving Castle. I haven't
Howl's
seen that
Moving
one
Castle.
either. Oh,
Ghibli.
Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke.
That
Damn,
one was
shit was
awesome.
You guys, I haven't
Yo,
watched it.
that
Haven't watched
fucking
it.
that shit went from
Zero.
cool to that went from 0 to 100 in a second, bro.
That
That
was
fucking
crisp.
second. That one was awesome. Yeah, that was fucking.
That's
awesome.
that's Japan's like fucking Pixar over there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. They're awesome. The ones that I've seen have been awesome. If we're gonna talk about like side characters, like the Tetsuo.
It's crazy how like the
No, Kaneda is like. Is
what?
he's the protagonist, right?
who?
Kind of as a protagonist. That's
From Akira.
Oh,
It'd be tough because they're their main character.
Yeah, that one's kind of hard
Yeah.
to get a side character from.
But it was definitely a must-watch movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just coming from a guy who doesn't watch anime.
I mean-
and I'm telling you. Oh wait,
hundreds of movies.
wait. Bebop.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Cowboy
I mean-
Bebop.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched it either.
Does Ed count?
Ed or Ian?
Ian. I have Ian. I have his
Ian.
pop. I have his Funko
Fuck.
Pop.
Ian is the best.
Ian is the best side character.
Is the best side character.
We've marked it, stamped. The best
Ian.
side character in anime history is Ian.
But isn't that like a
Ian.
short series? Like
It's
There's-
still
there was
the
like-
best
there was like 2
side
seasons
character
and a movie.
in
Oh, yeah.
anime is Ian.
Is
And
Ian.
You can't tell me any different.
And the best side
like him.
character of this podcast is our good friend Lucas Bourne. He's the best side character in the
Thanks,
podcast. If you want to see, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
you guys can find me at Lucas_Bourne, and that's Bourne.
You forgot how to spell. Now, is that on Instagram?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
his
Instagram.
address and phone
And-
number are as follows.
And
So you can
it's,
also
I'm on
find him.
number. And also, I'm just here for
I
clicks.
just redact everything.
I'm here for clicks.
Please get me
Here for
out.
the clicks.
They're
Give
holding me.
some more clicks.
They're
Give
holding me
some more
down.
clicks.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching another episode of Crowd Culture, guys. If you have any ideas for stuff to talk about, please leave it in the comments, DM us, and
Against my will.
I'm at edwin.prime on Instagram.
I'm Chris. I'm at Lucky Cat Visual on Instagram. And
Thanks.
follow the Crowd Culture Pod.
Oh yes, saw the Crowd Culture Pod. Hit us up on there for video ideas.
Set up some comments. DM us. If anybody has a Netflix login, by all means, send it my way.
If anybody has a Cinemax lock, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.